Hey everybody, thanks for watching On the Podcast, short episode format podcast to give you something to do while you kill time doing your business on the pod. Or maybe you are out walking in a yard.
Your yard?
Maybe your yard, maybe your friend's yard, maybe your neighbor's yard.
A yard.
And there are landmines.
Poopies.
And you step on a poopy.
No.
I know.
Oof.
I know.
Rough.
Yeah, it gets in the grooves.
Yeah. Gotta get a stick to
You gotta get a stick to scrape it out. Especially out here when, we haven't had any, if I step in poop in the snow, like in the wintertime when there's snow, it's like, okay, I'll just stomp in the snow a little bit.
Yeah.
No. No snow right now. So you gotta scrape through the grooves.
Scrape out the poopies.
Takes a while. It's not a fun task. It's pretty gross. So you might as well enjoy yourself as much as you can while doing it.
Yeah.
Put on an episode of our podcast and learn a little.
And plug your nose.
Ugh.
Oh.
I'm Liz.
And I'm Katie. Hey Liz.
Hey Katie.
What are we talking about today?
Katie, this is a subject, a topic, a human that is near and dear to my heart.
Okay.
It is also their 80th birthday today.
Oh, happy birthday.
January 19th, 1946. Dolly Parton was born.
Happy birthday, Dolly. Do you remember a month and a half, 2 to 2.5 months ago, there was a rumor that she had died?
No.
Because, I think it was Reba.
Oh, you know what?
Had said, there's some big news that I have to tell you about Dolly, and she needs our prayers. So for, half a day, everybody was like, Dolly died.
I wasn't there in that moment, but I did see that she had a response that she wasn't dead, and I didn't realize it was prompted by that.
Yeah.
What was the deal, Reba?
I can't remember. No, I can't remember what the news was. It wasn't death, though.
Come on, Reba. What the heck? Anyway.
Dolly Parton.
Love the gal.
And learned so much about her during COVID when she donated all that research. Donated all the research. She donated research. Donated money to that research, and she builds libraries and oh my god, what an incredible person.
Yes, she is amazing. She's absolutely amazing. I wanted to talk about the kind of lesser known stuff about her to honor her 80th birthday.
I'm excited. I know that she has a husband that may or may not actually exist.
He exists, and he actually died in 2025.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, real sad. They were together for a very long time.
Oh, no, I remember that. Yeah, I do remember that.
Yeah, super sad. So she was born in a one-room cabin on the banks of the Little Pigeon River, which is located in Pittman Center, Tennessee.
That's crazy. I know that exists, but I didn't know.
Well, she was one of 12. She was the fourth
12?
of 12, and I believe all 12 existed in this one room cabin.
Oh my god.
I mean, that's poverty.
Yeah, that's nuts.
Her dad was a sharecropper who eventually ended up having his own, I think, tobacco business or whatever, but poor.
Yeah.
And Pittman Center, Tennessee, in 2020 had a population of 454 people. So my assumption is there was maybe 1,000 people when she was born.
Yeah.
So very, very small town.
Okay.
But here are some potentially lesser known facts about our gal Dolly. The song Jolene.
Mm-hmm. Should I sing it,
Jolene? I'm begging of you, please don't steal my man. That is one of my all-time favorite Dolly Parton songs. it was actually written about a bank teller who set her eyes on Carl Dean, her husband. And it was not anything threatening, but there was this running joke. She'd said, hell, you're spending a lot of time at the bank. I don't believe we've got that kind of money. So she wrote the song. That's kind of like a joke about that.
Actually, Jolene.
I don't know.
Oh, I hope it was.
Yeah. But
that bank teller.
I know. She's like, ooh.
Amazing.
Yeah. Another song of hers, I Will Always Love You, the lesser known version, Whitney Houston's cover, it seems to be the one that everybody knows best.
Yeah.
That is assumed to be a love song, but the reality is that Dolly was on this show by her mentor, Porter Wagner. He had a show called The Porter Wagner Show. The 60s were very inventive. This show ran from 1960 to 1981, and they had, musical openers. And so in 1967, Dolly was introduced as the musical opener, and they were remained as like the musical opener for years for every show. Norma Jean was right before Dolly Parton. So she was on this show for a long time. And in 1974, she kind of wanted to go out and do her own thing. And he was like, no, you should just stick to what you know best, writing songs. And so that night, she wrote I Will Always Love You about him.
Yeah.
Sang it to him, and he responded in tears, well, hell, if you feel that strong about it, just go on. Providing I get to produce the record because that's the best song you ever wrote.
Okay, kind of weird and backhanded. Don't know how I feel about him.
I think it was like I get it.
Yeah, I appreciate it, but also give me some more money.
Well, I mean, why not? It's funny. It's a joke. I don't know if you know this. I think this is kind of a little bit more well known, but she is Hannah Montana's godmother.
I might have known that.
Yeah.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I always see them together and I'm like, that's an odd pairing.
Tennessee connections.
Yeah, I guess.
She and Carl Dean, her husband, never had kids.
Yeah.
Of their own, but they did end up like kind of raising a lot of her younger siblings. So, I think the godmother thing is like another little parental
nice
thing. Yeah. All right, let's talk about something amazing.
Okay.
Dollywood.
Oh, I've never been to Dollywood.
Neither have I. So I had gone to Nashville at the end in November of 2024, and I love Dolly, so I was like, how possible would it be for me to go from Nashville to Dollywood for a day or whatever?
Yeah.
It's a 3-hour drive.
Yeah.
It's in Knoxville. And I was like, maybe I rent a car. Ultimately, I opted not to because that was going to be a long drive there, a long drive back.
Yeah.
And I think I was only there for 3 days. But it looks so cool. And it seems like, because there's a water park on it, so it seems like it's more of like you should go in the summertime.
Oh, okay.
Versus fall, winter. So Dollywood is in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, which is near Knoxville. It is 150 acres.
Wow.
35 of those acres are water park.
Cool.
20 of those acres are a resort and spa. And 5 of the acres are the Dinner Stampede. And legit, like, when I looked at this thing, I was like, this place is so cool. It makes sense to stay at the resort and spa and spend like 2 days there, 3 days there, whatever. It's big and it is sweet.
Is the Dinner Stampede just like the place where everybody goes at night for dinner?
I don't know. I haven't been.
We need to.
There's so much information on this park. And it seems so cool, but I'm like, it's one of those things that like I feel like I couldn't speak much authority to without actually going. Yeah.
So who wants to sponsor on the podcast trip to Dollywood?
We will do a live show from Dollywood. There's tons of theaters. So we will do a live show from Dollywood outside of one of the theaters. right next to one of the theaters, maybe near the bathrooms.
So nobody catches us.
Feel free to send us your money.
Yeah.
And join us. You can come to our show for free. You can come to our show for the cost of entrance into Dollywood. So, it's open from mid-March until the Christmas holidays. I can't even imagine what that's like out there.
Oh, insanity, I'm sure.
Yeah. So a little history on the park itself. It opened in June 10th in 1961 as Rebel Railroad. And then it became the Gold Rush Junction, and then just Gold Rush, and then Silver Dollar City. And then finally, Dolly Parton bought it and made it into Dollywood in 1986.
I wonder if she had a connection to it before
she had said that if she made it big, she would buy a theme park. I was just like, yeah. I mean, I had dreams of opening up my own theme park when I was a kid.
That's amazing.
On our farm out in Nebraska, I was like, okay, we've got 4,000 acres or whatever.
Yeah.
And I asked my aunt, I was like, how big is Disneyland or Disney World? And she was like, oh, it's 4,000 acres. And I was like,
perfect.
Okay. Boy, do I have a plan for this farm in the middle of nowhere, Nebraska. So that's still my goal. There are 4,000 people on the payroll at Dollywood.
Jeez.
Which makes it the largest employer in the area.
Wow.
And it has won awards for its employment. Okay, Dollywood, in perspective. There are 11 themed areas. There's Show Street, which is pretty much all theater.
Okay.
Rivertown Junction, which has Dolly's Mountain Home, and that's pretty much a replica of this one-room cabin.
Okay.
And it has whitewater rafting. And then the other areas are Craftsman's Valley, The Village, County Fair, Timber Canyon, Jukebox Junction, Owens Farm, the Dolly Parton Experience, Wilderness Pass, and Wildwood Grove. And there's, all sorts of rides and water rides and crafts and theaters and things to do. There's a lot going on. Mm-hmm. It's pretty sweet.
There you go. Cool.
Yeah. So, that's all I have on Dollywood. More information about our gal Dally.
Ready?
She sleeps in her makeup, and she has at least 365 plus wigs. Now keep this in mind. Her parents paid for her birth with a sack of oatmeal.
That's a lot to absorb. Why doesn't she wash off her makeup? Does she have the same wig 365 times?
No, she has well over 365 wigs.
Well, I feel like there's one or two hairstyles that I've seen her in. So is it the same wig over and over? Just maybe a little bit different.
You only see her twice a year. You don't know what she looks like on those days that you don't see her.
She's like Santa Claus.
Yeah.
And my third question is, was that a barter situation?
Probably.
For the birth?
Probably.
You give me a child, I'll give you some oatmeal.
Yeah. Here's your hospital bill.
Can't pay that. Here's some
and they're
oatmeal.
so poor that the doctor's honestly, oatmeal would be great. I'm starving.
I wonder if it was a big potato sacky kind of bag.
I don't know.
Or today's microwave bag.
Yeah, I honestly don't know. I mean, in my eyes, Dolly Parton is worth truckloads of oatmeal, but, That was 1946.
So funny.
So she was married to her husband, Carl Dean, for almost 60 years.
Wow.
Who we already said tragically, he was old.
Yeah.
Died of old age in 2025, and they actually met outside of a laundromat.
That's fun.
Yeah. She holds 2 Guinness records. I mean, amongst hundreds of nominations and tons of other awards that she's won. She has 2 Guinness records, one being the most decades with top 20 hit on the country billboards, and then the most hits, this is a long one.
Oh.
The most hits on Billboard's Hot Country Songs chart by a female artist. And that spans over 6 days and 107 tracks.
Wow.
Yep.
Not the most wigs.
Not the most wigs.
She should have the award for cheapest birth turned most successful person.
We don't know, actually. We don't know. Oh, I need to, one thing I forgot to mention about Dollywood is that Dolly has never ridden a single ride in Dollywood.
What? What's the point of having an amusement park if you don't ride the rides?
I don't know. It's just a space for...
children, laughter, happiness,
exactly,
joy.
Exactly. Which Dollywood has also won a ton of awards. Like, everything she touches.
Yeah.
She had a 2020 Netflix movie called Christmas on the Square. And during the filming of that, she had a 9-year-old co-star who almost got struck by a car.
Oh.
And she pulled the girl out of the way of the car.
Jeez.
And when she did, she turned to the girl and said, "Well, I am an angel, you know." And then in honor of Dolly's birthday, she eats pie and not cake on her birthday.
Does it say what kind of pie?
No.
Wonder if she's a fruit pie or a cream pie.
I feel like she's a
fruit
pie person. Yeah.
Yeah, fruit pie. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Southern.
And I will mention in Nashville, Dolly's everywhere in Nashville, but she has her bar called the Pink Limousine. I think it's on the rooftop of some boutique hotel. It's certainly worth going. It's fabulous. And then there's a giant pink chicken wire bust of her face out on the pool area that is scary.
I would think so. Face out of chicken wire, not the material that I would use.
Pretty close, but scary. So, happy birthday, Dolly Parton.
Happy birthday!
You're a national treasure. We love you. There's so much more to her, but I figured I'd just give some stuff that we don't know.
I like those, because I don't know a lot about Dolly, so.
Which is great.
Thanks, Liz. So what's that inside my body?
Sack of oatmeal? That may turn into something amazing.
Millions, billions of dollars.
Maybe. And a little bit of knowledge.
Okay. See you next time.
Bye.